Hello everyone, welcome back to Awakening, the Skyward Castle. I'm Arglefumph, and with me today is YourGibs.
Hello everyone, we're back for more.
Back for more of Awakening 4.
Yes. With Pocket Dragon in hand.
And an apron. You can have the apron, I'll have the dragon.
Oh, okay, thanks. Can I have the bow and arrow too?
Cool, yeah. So this is a petrified maid. Give her an apron. Oh, dear.
Little jump scare.
I thought he was attacking us, but no, he was actually attacking the maid backwards.
That's right.
Okay, so she's a gargoyle now, which is tragic. So that will be our main puzzle of the chapter, is changing her from a gargoyle back to normal.
But isn't that a new tactic? I mean, he's been petrifying everybody up until now.
Yeah. Well, I guess because we killed his basilisk in the previous video, he has no choice.
Oh, okay. He has to change his tactics because we forced him to.
Right. Now I remember
desperate.
what's taking me so long. Bow and arrow over here for that. Nice shot.
Yeah. You said she was good at the bow and arrow, so.
I didn't know she was fantastic at the bow and arrow. That's like
It only took her one arrow, too.
Maybe it took her like 5 tries and that just happened off screen.
That's possible.
Let's see. This is a series of puzzles, isn't it? Pocket Dragon burns that, and I scrape off this symbol.
Wow.
Is that good enough? Yay!
Very good with the chalk there, or whatever that scraped it off. Is that what you said?
Yep.
There's the equals symbol right next to your mouse there on the wood.
Alright, thank you. I was getting this one. You have to pull the 3 ropes to get that symbol correct.
Ah, cool.
There's a scraper. Where's my scraper? No, that's my charcoal. Ooh, better do that. That's for this one. You have to move the paper over the symbols and then charcoal etch it.
Oh, neat.
Okay, that one's clearly not cooperating. Which I'm gonna need this one. Let's work with me. There we go. I'm missing the scraper. Where's the chisel? Oh, there it is. This final one is on the screen. I just can't find it. Oh, it's not on the screen. Okay, that's why. So it's a jigsaw puzzle. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Not today.
Yeah.
What is that other thing? What is that you just touched?
The thing that I just got was what we're looking for, the cipher.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the final cipher, and this is going to let us inside the sun tower. So here you want to move the pictures so they match the pictures above. So this is the crown, and that's a rose. That's a close-up of the shield. Did I make a mistake? Oh, that's not a crown. Okay.
Wow.
take the sun thing here and notice this for a puzzle later on.
We'll be back for that, for sure. So I was just putting these colors in order?
Yeah, just putting the colors in order. I don't know how you figure out the order, but it, you know, they sort of light up when you put them in the right space, so that's how I figure it out.
Yeah.
And this is the princess's bedroom, which is based off the room you start off the first game in.
Neat.
It's very neat. I thought it was great.
Yeah, no, it's cool that they tie it together like this.
Yeah, they have this... Yeah, okay. Let me see. Nothing here. That's obviously going to be our quilt puzzle for the chapter.
I want to know about these teddy bears.
Again, that was a puzzle in the first game. That was in the room next to yours. Next to the bedroom. Was this puzzle. It was interesting because I actually played this game on the iPhone, and the teddy bear puzzle was sort of impossible.
Because of what? Because of the touchscreen?
Yeah, it was, you not only had to do the shoes there, but you had to do the sleeves. And it's just on the little tiny iPhone. Basically, the space you had to tap for the sleeves was so tiny that, you know, trying to get one and then the other to swap them just took forever because you'd tap on a place and it would say, oh, you want this one instead, which is 2 pixels next to it.
Well, I think most newer games are being designed with that touch in mind.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if I wouldn't say these older ones were. They get ported later, right?
Yeah. I mean, that one was. It works perfectly fine on the iPad, though. Right. This is another puzzle where I just spam the hint button.
What are we doing here? Drag and drop to arrange the map?
Yeah, we're trying to recreate these pictures here. Some of the pieces can't be moved. Let's see, use a hint. Yeah, so you can see if we put that piece there, we sort of make symbols.
That green V looks like it's part of that arrow there, maybe. I don't know. Oh no, it can't be. Never mind.
It does look like it's part, I guess. I wonder where it goes. We're clearly missing a piece.
I think it goes in the bottom.
Could be. Unless it's like this? No. Oh. Oh, again we have a puzzle where some of the pieces aren't actually used.
Wow, that's just cruel. I say it again, that's just... That
is cruel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one of those jigsaw puzzles which was just hard on its own.
Of course.
This gives us a picture. We have a magic star in the sky, which is over the castle, which is a plot point. One of these puzzles, let me see.
Oh, it's a string puzzle.
Yep.
Nice, okay.
This one isn't so bad.
Nope, not at all.
This one's a bit more difficult. This is the when you sort of have to flip it completely upside down to get it to work.
The 3-dimensional ones are tough when you have to rotate it around as well.
Oh, there are those? Oh no.
Yeah. Usually they're done with star systems, like constellations.
Yeah, I mean, they had this puzzle in the second game as well, but, you know, they had it with vines and then with ropes. Let me see if I can get this, because this is a tricky one. These, we actually have 2 different ones, one on the left and one on the right. So what does this connect to? That? Yeah, so you can do something like that. Separate the 2 of them.
You got this. You totally got this.
Yeah, now I've got this, man, to the side. Yes. Oh, they were actually supposed to look like those. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, the heart was a nice one.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So now I have half of the compass and, right, now we have all the runes, so we can, open up her mirror. Just like in the first game where we have symbols above the mirror, and the mirror reflection actually reaches her hands out and gives you something, gives you an item.
That was in the first game?
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, you did that one really well.
Yeah. I think it's gonna happen again here. Cool. I mean, it's just a little effect, but I find it nice that she just reaches out and gives you something through the mirror.
Yeah, that's neat. No doubt.
Makes me wonder if that will be in, like, a future game. Well, they finished the series, but, I haven't played games 5 and 6 yet, so...
Yeah, I don't recall that.
There's no mirror world or anything?
I don't think so.
I have seen games where they do that, where you go into mirror world, but...
Yeah, for sure. There was a game I played, I don't even remember what it was called, but basically, it was all about mirrors, and at one point you had to trap this evil guy between two mirrors, and he would see his reflection and run into the mirror, and then basically get caught in an infinite loop running between mirrors. It's pretty neat.
Let's see, this guy is frozen.
Petrified.
Petrified as well, and this is why I'm wondering why they said that the castle has been abandoned for 100 years at the end of the previous chapter.
Right, like, was he petrified for 100 years? I don't think so.
He just showed up random. He just showed up and he just had really horrible timing.
Apparently.
He showed up just in time to get petrified.
Yep.
So we're actually making a key here, which is nice. In the first game, you just pick up the key and you just use it. Let's see, you pick up the key and you use it to open up a thing on the desk, and that's how you get your hint helper.
Ah, the fairy?
Yeah. Mira, the fairy from the Fairy Queen. What am I doing here? I am freezing this. I am not.
Can you use the pocket dragon here? Or no?
Oh, this is freezing stuff. Yeah, I'm freezing it with this frozen stuff.
Okay.
Then I freeze it again.
That's very frozen.
Yeah, it's a logical series of progressions, actually. I just got a little stuck on, tried to freeze the wrong one in the wrong order.
Yeah.
This was also in the first game. We had a hidden objects challenge inside her closet.
Her closet was locked?
It was not locked. There was a curtain. I think if you click there earlier when it's locked, when you don't have the key, she says, "Oh, it's actually locked this time."
Oh, okay. Well, how many people lock their closets? I guess if I was a princess, maybe I would have to lock my closet.
I'm guessing somebody else locked the closet because somebody's clearly come inside and done things while she wasn't there.
Right.
Wow. Failure. Top row. There we go. But, I mean, she says she's got new collection of clothes, so somebody's clearly come inside and given her new clothes.
Maybe they're cursed.
Nah, I'm sure they're fine. I hope. Let me see. This is a series of puzzles just to get the hat.
Wow. And the hair, too.
stuffing for the bear yet? Or do I put something else down?
You have to cut the bear out?
Maybe. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. Now we stuff it and thread it. And everything else is just hidden items. Okay, emerald. I actually like this one. It's unlike most hidden objects challenges, in that we are actually using these items now, instead of like just the one item.
Yeah, that is neat. We're making our own bear. Well, another bear, I should say.
Yeah. Grown-up bear, I guess, as opposed to small little child teddy bear.
Right, right.
Gives us a quilt and the compass. So that will help this guy, because apparently that's all he does, is uses his compass all day long.
He draws circles all day long.
Time is short, Your Highness. It is the eve of the reigning star, a source of immense magic. Dreadmire wants it for its power. If he gets it, he'll be unstoppable.
Oh no.
Their Majesties were to summon the reigning star in the solarium when Dreadmire attacked. You must finish their work if you are to find them in the throne room. The research room has books on how to summon the star. I have a key to the solarium, but no means of accessing the research room. Perhaps there's a clue in the solarium. Yura's light guide you, Your Highness.
Sorry, what's Yura's light? I've heard a lot of the characters say that now.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Is it like a religion maybe or something?
I guess it must be. I know in like the first couple of games they mentioned some sort of goblin deity. Or something as like a curse. It's like, oh, isn't that guy a Bolgan? No, Bolgan's the name of their coins. I forget, it's been a while.
Oh, Jix, can't you hear me? Wake up, please!
Okay, so back by unpopular demand, it is Xim the Puppet. From game number 3.
Jix, why won't you wake up? Who's that, Your Highness? You're all right. I came here to find my beloved Jix. She was the best puppet dancer in the human kingdom. But now she's had the life sucked out of her.
Oh no.
This was Dreadmire's doing, wasn't it? He sucked out her magic and now she won't wake up. If only she could hear her favorite dancing music, maybe it would stir a spark of life in her. Jix would dance to the music here in the castle to entertain guests. Last I heard, she was preparing some dance for the eve of the reigning star.
Sort of a bad Kermit the Frog? Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
Yeah, he was at the end of chapter 1, beginning of chapter 2 in game number 3, where the villains caught Princess Sophia and locked her in prison, and she gets out with the help of the puppet.
I see. So he's a helpful puppet, if not a little annoying.
Well, I think we had to do... Obviously, he made us do stuff for him before he agreed to help, because that's how characters in these games work.
Selfish.
He's just not helpful for the sake of being helpful.
Right, right.
Oh, Princess, you need to do something.
Yeah. Violin bows. There we go. That's tricky because they're all on brown things.
Yeah, vertical. That's same with arrows, right? When they hide arrows like that.
Yeah, let's
Arrow.
see. This goes here. Oh, this puzzle. Okay. So, for example, the top row is perfect, so that means blue, these two blue feet go with every symbol that looks like that. So you don't need to read music to solve this puzzle, so this set of 3 always has red feet underneath it. And let's see, left foot blue is the really high notes, or left foot green, I should say. Those are both left foot greens. Okay, so the really low notes are right foot green. I guess that's on purpose. Do you read music by any chance?
Not at all. I get the general idea of the notes, but I couldn't tell you A, B, C, D, F, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
And why are the notes joined? Like, why is there 2 or 3?
That means you're playing them super fast.
Oh, okay. Like simultaneously?
So that would be like, gosh. Well, I'm just gonna skip this puzzle, but, basically, it'd be, you just play them both, the length, about half as long as it would take to play a normal note.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you took your normal note and you split it in half. That's the idea.
I see. And what if there's triple?
That rarely happens, but triples do happen, where you play it like a third. Usually they have a little line with a 3 above it. And the only place I'm remembering where it happens is in, like, part of our world, the Ariel song from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Where she does that, it's like, da-na-na-na, isn't it neat? No, that's not it. Where am I putting the music box now?
At her feet?
Oh, I'm using it here, okay. So red means you're nowhere near. Yellow means you're 1 away.
Okay.
Wouldn't I Love, at the very end of that song, that's the part where she goes, da-na-na-na, wouldn't I love? So she says it like it's 1 note, even though it's 2 notes. And everybody who sings the song just separates them as 2 separate notes instead of singing them as 1 note. Weird thing you wouldn't realize unless you've seen the sheet music. And now they're awake and in love again.
Oh, Jax, you're back! Thank you, Your Highness. You've saved my beloved.
Oh, my head. Last I remember, I was rehearsing a dance for the eve of the reigning star. The court wizard was supposed to summon it by using the astral banners here in the solarium.
It's the one person who does half the voices in the game. This is actually a pretty good one, though.
Here, he dropped these during Dreadmire's attack. Any clues to these astral banners will likely be in his research room, and these gems should grant you access. Farewell, Princess.
You know, like opposed to the Fawn, where she just did a heavy accent to disguise her voice.
Right.